people don't believe in the power of prayer. I'm not one of them. Neither is actor Chris Pratt, who asked his Twitter followers to join him in prayer for Clerks director Kevin Smith, who suffered a massive heart attack on Sunday. That nice gesture was attacked by online trolls, and here were some of the vile responses. Science and a team of caring, hard-working physicians and nurses saved Kevin Smith. The great sky fairy doesn't exist. Another one. Praying clearly does not work, then goes on to say he's been brainwashed to believe in God. And another. Yep, thoughts and prayers to mass murder victims, too. So what do you make of this, Greg, that people respond in this way, and he's being attacked by trolls just for simply offering thoughts and prayers to his friend?
Well, two things. One, I think we've established that Twitter is a dumbass X-ray. It's like it exposes all the dumbasses, and it does it fairly quickly. As you know, I'm not religious, but I'm also not some blue check chucklehead that needs to do this. The second part. It's also really unoriginal what this has done, because this is a Neil deGrasse Tyson move. Whenever anybody says hopes and prayers, he has to go out there and let them know, oh, hope and prayers, that stuff doesn't work. That stuff doesn't work. So anybody who does this is simply copying the original self-absorbed, attention-seeking fool.
Okay, Dana?
Well, you saw this. This isn't the first time.
Yeah.
Over and over again you see this. And the point about thoughts and prayers for mass shooting victims is actually more of also a policy statement of that why don't you then do something about it, or maybe it's a political statement. The other, I think one of the best ways that you can tell people that you care about them is to pick up the phone and call them. I'm finding this online stuff just so dissatisfying in terms of actually expressing sentiment, and it's time to get back to human connections.
I totally agree. All right, Jesse.
Steve Scalise was on our air a couple nights ago and said when he was struggling and clinging to life, he could hear and he kind of thought and felt the thoughts and prayers of the people in the country that were praying for him when he was in the hospital and he was getting all those surgeries, and that gave him the drive and the inspiration to keep fighting. Wonderful. And he fought through some really devastating bullet wounds that, you know, would make a lot of people just collapse. And
so many multiple surgeries.
Multiple surgeries, and it inspired him, and I was very impressed by that. So you can be agnostic or atheist, but let's just not discount the people that aren't. And, you know, why attack it?
Okay. All right. Interesting perspective. Juan?
Well, I think that really what this is about is, as Dana described it, when you had the mass shootings and you had people, especially people on the right, the NRA crowd, saying thoughts and prayers, but then not taking action, then people say, oh, so this is just like an evasive device. That you can say, oh, I have thoughts and prayers, and then not do anything. But in fact, I think thoughts and prayers are, to me, essential. I think that we should pray. I don't have any problems with that kind of energy or that kind of exchange, communication, and love between people. I think it's all positive. I gotta tell you, I think Dana will be amused. I got in trouble once at NPR because I said, you know, at my church, we pray for President Bush every Sunday. So why did you say that in that interview? Why are you bringing religion into this? And I was like, Jeez. Well, no, that's true. At my church, we pray for President Trump every Sunday. I don't think there's anything wrong with prayers. You can disagree with someone.
I pray for you at my church.
Well, yeah, it's no church.
It's a very strange church.
It's a very strange church.
Yes.
Is it the church?
A lot of sacrifices.
I'm trying to declare my apartment as a church. Tax
purposes.
Yes.
Right, but I mean, you know, you're agnostic, but you don't have a problem with anybody praying or having religion in their life.
Of course not.
No. That is their faith, and people shouldn't be attacked for it. I mean, it's just very small-minded. I pray for them. One More Thing is up next.